Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm going to teach you how to add records to a collection variable in Salesforce Flow. This is an incredibly useful technique when you need to gather multiple records together, process them as a group, or perform bulk operations efficiently within your flow. Let's walk through this step by step. First, you'll need to create or open a flow in Salesforce to do this. Click on the gear icon at the top right of your screen and select Setup. This takes you into the administrative backend where you can configure all your Salesforce automations. Once you're in setup, use the quick find box to search for flows, and then click on flows from the results. This brings you to the flow builder area where all your automation magic happens. Now click on new flow to start building. You'll be presented with different flow types to choose from. For this tutorial, select screen flow or record triggered flow depending on what you're trying to accomplish. Screen flow works well if you want user interaction, while record triggered flow is perfect for automated processes that run when records are created or updated. Next, we need to create a collection variable that will hold multiple records. On the left sidebar, click New Resource. This opens up a dialog where you can define what type of resource you're creating. Select Variable for resource type. Now give it a meaningful label, something like accounts to update, so you'll easily recognize what it's for later. For data type, choose record, and then in the object field, select the object you're working with, for example, account. Here's the crucial part. Check the box that says Allow Multiple Values Collection. This is what transforms your variable from holding just one record into holding multiple records. If you need this variable to be available for input or output from other flows or processes, check those options as well. Once everything is set, click Done. Now that we have our collection ready, we need to create a single record that will eventually add to that collection. Click New Resource again and select Variable for resource type once more. Type a label like single account to keep things clear. Select record for data type and choose the same object account in the object field. This time, leave the Allow Multiple Values Collection box unchecked because this variable will only hold one record at a time. Click Done to create it. With our single record variable created, we now need to set values on it before we can add it to the collection. Click the plus icon on your flow canvas and select Assignment. Give it a descriptive label like Set Single Account Fields. In the Set Variable Values section, click in the Variable field and navigate to your single record variable, then select a specific field, such as curly brace, exclamation mark, single account, curly brace, greater than account name. For operator, select equals. In the Value field, type in the value you want to assign, like a specific account name. If you need to set additional fields on this record, click Add Assignment and repeat the process for other fields like industry, phone number, or whatever data you need to populate. Now comes the exciting part where we actually add this record to our collection. Click the plus icon after your previous assignment element and select Assignment again. Label this one something like Add Account to Collection. In the Set Variable Values section, click in the Variable field and this time select your collection variable Accounts to Update. This is critical for operators. Select Add instead of equals. The add operator is specifically designed to append items to a collection without overriding what's already there. In the value field, select your single record variable, single account. This action takes that single record you just configured and adds it into your collection. If you need to add multiple different records to the collection, you can click Add Assignment again and repeat this process with different single record variables or by reassigning values to the same single record variable and adding it again. Finally, once you've built out your flow logic, click Save at the top. You'll be prompted to enter a flow label, so give it a clear descriptive name that explains what the flow does. Click Save again to confirm. To make your flow live and ready to use, click Activate. Your flow is now ready to start collecting records into your collection variable and processing them however you've designed it. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.